And welcome. This is Smart Banjo's Views. This is my Dr. Seuss collection, part 8. Okay. These are magazines. First up, Women's Day magazine, August 1971. And this magazine, you have the Lorax. Story is similar to the book released the same year, but the wording is actually slightly different. I would check that out. Okay. Next up is McCall's magazine, October 1970, and this is the first appearance of Mr. Brown Can Move. Can you? But this one, the title's slightly different. Other than the slightly different title, it's basically the same as the book. Okay. Next magazine is it's in Ladies' Home Journal in March of 1965. This is an alternate version of Fox and Socks. An alternate version, basically just less illustrations. The same story, but still neat. Dumb. Okay. Oof. Next one is actually a original. Those first three I showed. This is an original. So, Children Activity, February 1955. This is a original Dr. Seuss story. Yeah. And this one is this one happens to be the latest news from Marbury Street. And latest news from Marbury Street is actually a sequel of Marbury Street. But this is the only place you can get that. It has not been released in book. You can only get this one-page story. Kind of two. One page is illustration, nice illustration. The second page is the story. But this is the only place you can get it. Okay. Next up, there's another children activity book. This one's from June of 1955. And this one is yet another one that you can only get this specific Seuss story if you get it. Here. If I ran a circus. Are you going to say, whoa. Isn't If I Ran a Circus released in a book? Well, technically. But this one is completely different. It might only be one page. But it's like a completely different version than the book. I recommend that. Recommend you get that. Next up is Children Digest. This is April 1954, and this is, it's the same story as the book, but with few less illustrations. Fidwick the Big-Hearted Moose. I just thought it was neat to get, so I got it. But unlike the children activities and that Women's Day, in the Women's Day, this is, you can just get the book. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Next up is another children activity one. This is from March 1955, and this has scrambled egg soup. Just like the other Children's Digest one, it has the same story but with less illustrations. And then the next one is yet another Children's Digest. This one is from December 1955, and this has Mick Elliott's poem, and it's the same thing with the other Children's Digest. It's less illustrations, same story. I just think it's neat to know. Okay, those are the ones I have read, and now these remaining ones are ones that I received. I just have not got a chance to read them yet. Okay, this is Women's Day, December 1966. This has How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I do not know if it's the same story, same exact story or not. Like I just said, I have not read it yet. But this has How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and from what I read online, I believe it is the same story, but still need to know. And then next another Woman's Day, and this one has the gunk they got thunk, and this is Women's Day, July 69. And what of course I have not read this one yet, but what I've heard, this is a different version of the gunk that got thunk that appears in a Dr. Seuss book. So nice to know. Okay, next up is another children activities. This one's from April 1955, and this one, just like the other children activity, this is the only way you can get the story as of now. This is the Great McGrew Milk Farm, and McGrew is from I Ran the Zoo and I Ran the Circus, so it's a continuation from there. And then we have another children activity. This one's from March of 55, And this one is Beady Boy, which is a original Dr. Seuss story that's not based off any other of his works and is only available in this magazine. And I forgot to put this in my last video, put it in now. This is the Dr. Seuss catalog by Richard H.F. Linderman. This is how I found out about which Seuss stories are in the magazine. I recommend you get that. So, the magazines I recommend you get the children's activities, because that's the only way you can get them. And the Women's Day, I recommend you get the Women's Day August 71 with the Lorax, because this wording is different. And it's the gunk that's thunk, and how the Grinch Stole Christmas Women's Day end up being alternate stories. I will let you know in my next update. And if they're all slightly alternate, I recommend those as well. The Children's Digest, just if you just want something that just to have, you know, you don't need them for completionist. I just like that the story is published in a different mean. Well, anyway, children activities and the Women's Day for sure. And other ones are a little questionable until I get more information about. Well, anyway, this is Smart Banjo from Smart Banjo Reviews, and I will see you next time.